Hey there friends, it's Codiak here. Welcome back to Legacy Gaming and welcome to Elden Ring. For all you magic using spellcasters out there, we didn't want you to feel left out, so today we're going to show you how to obtain two great magical staves that can serve you well early to mid-game. The first one we need to talk about is the Demi-Human Queen Staff, and fair warning, this one does require a bit of combat to obtain, but should be easy enough if you come prepared. If you're starting out at the first step, you can find the Demi-Human Queen Staff by traveling south across the Bridge of Sacrifice and into the Weeping Peninsula. From here, immediately head right towards this location, Earthbore Cave. Instead of heading down into it, remain on the upper cliff side and travel a little bit further until you reach the Demi-Human Forest Ruins. Here you'll find the Demi-Human Queen, a lumbering humanoid spellcaster of sorts. She'll employ glintstone sorceries throughout the fight if at any range, but can also hit like a truck in melee if you get too close. Once you disturb her, she'll scream and awaken the real issue here, almost 10 additional demi-humans who will flock to her aid. If you have summons, use them here. They'll make your life a lot easier. If not, simply try and bait the small horde away one by one until the queen remains. Simply focus on her at the end, and upon killing her, you'll get two rewards. First up is the item we set out to obtain here, the Demi-Human Queen Staff. While this does have C-tier attribute scaling for int, one notch down from your starting staff if you chose a starting magic caster, that is. If you didn't have a staff at all before, then this is a great one for getting into sorceries. It also has better sorcery scaling than that starting glintstone staff. Additionally, I have to point out that the weapon can be upgraded because, as you'll come to find out in Elden Ring, not all weapons can. The second item you obtain for killing the Demi-Human Queen is a new glintstone sorcery to go along with your newly acquired staff, and it's a sorcery that the Demi-Human Queen uses throughout the fight, Crystal Burst. It's a low mana cost, shotgun-like ability that's quite fun to use. This brings us to our second magic staff that you can get super early on in the game, the Meteorite staff. Remember that chest we told early game players to stay away from because it's a total trap that whisks you away to a zone far away above level? Well, turns out, if you make it out of that cave, there is of course some pretty sweet loot that's easy to obtain. For players just starting out, the only thing you need to make sure you do is receive your Mount Torrent by resting at the Agheel Lake North site of Grace, as you'll need this for where we're going. For those of you that aren't aware of this chest, let me explain how to locate the weapon. From the first step, head east over to the Dragon-Burnt Ruins and head down into the crypt below. Interact with the teleportation chest and you'll arrive in Caelid, specifically in the Celia Crystal Tunnel. Simply sneak out of here by keeping close to the outside wall and head downwards. You'll come across a site of grace near the exit. Make sure to activate it and rest to re-enable your ability to fast travel, something teleportation chests lock you out of. Once outside the tunnel, you'll be on the shoreline of a festering swamp. Merely follow this shoreline all the way to the right. We're looking to position ourselves on the northwestern corner of the swamp. From here, mount up, because fun fact, mounts can wade through hazardous terrain without getting the respective status debuff, like poison. Follow the west side wall through the ruins till you reach this building at the back of the Street of Sages ruins. Inside this section of the building will be a couple of hostile plants. You can choose to kill them to access the loot inside, or even easier, walk around onto the ledge out back and grab it off the windowsill. Simple as that. This weapon is quite literally an S-tier staff. It's one of the few we've come across, especially early on, that has S-tier scaling on intelligence and very high sorcery scaling. It also boasts a potent passive of amplifying any gravity-based sorceries, perfect for a gravity mage. Together, this will make most spellcasting you do early to mid-game extremely potent without the need for upgrading your weapon. Also, funny thing about that, this is actually one of the weapons in Elden Ring that you literally can't upgrade, which is why we only see it being viable up to the end of the mid-game. But that just means you can save your smithing stones for future weapons you obtain that you want to mess around with. Hopefully now, if you're a spellcaster, you know how to obtain these two incredible weapons. As always, our goal here at Legacy Gaming is to bring you guides that get straight to the point so you can get back to the action. And if you appreciate that, we'd appreciate your support. Hit that thumbs up and consider subscribing for more Elden Ring boss guides and more in your feeds. Of course, if you still have questions, you can join us on Discord. Our community just passed 20,000 members, and with a small section dedicated just for Elden Ring, there's always someone around to help out and answer questions. Check out the link below to join today. Finally, if you like everything we're doing here on the channel and you want to support us even more, you can do so by becoming a member. For just a couple bucks, you're helping Livid and I achieve our dreams of becoming full-time content creators. Check out the join button below to learn more. My name is Codiak, and from everyone here at Legacy Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.